this video, we will cover how to work with returns and credits in FlexiBake. This video was created using version 2.8.034 of FlexiBake. If you are using a different version of the program, there may be some variance from what is seen in this video. For further support, please click the FlexiBake logo found in the bottom left corner of the program to be brought to our support page. Before we begin, click Administration at the top of the screen. And then Preferences. Click on the Billing tab, and if desired, check Automatically Apply Open Credit Notes to New Invoices. This box will automatically apply outstanding credits to new invoices. If this box is not checked, credit notes can still be applied manually, as seen later in this video. Also, while in the Preferences window, click the Sales tab, and you have the ability to enable Allow Product Returns for all customers. If only certain customers receive returns, this can be entered in the customer profile. For more information, please see our training video, Customer Management. Click OK to save the changes, and close to return to the previous window. Next, click Manage Returns found in the Shipping Center. Note, if the Allow Product Returns preference is not enabled, this button will not be available. If you would like to view a history of returns associated with a particular customer or route, select the customer or route from the Filter by dropdowns. If you would like the filter to account the date, leave this box checked and select the date from the dropdown or by clicking on the arrows to move by day or by week. If you want to see a full history, uncheck the date box and click the green arrow to refresh. You may also need to change the View dropdown found at the bottom of the screen to display your preferences. To create a new credit note, click the New button found in the bottom left corner. In this window, first select the customer that you want to apply the credit to by choosing them from either the customer account or customer name dropdowns. As mentioned previously, the customer must have been granted the permission to allow returns in the customer profile. Now, select whether you would like to enter a return against an order or against a product list. If entering against an order, you are able to filter which orders you would like to view within a certain time frame. Once this is done, click on the order you want to enter return information for. This will show the quantity shipped. Enter the quantity returned, and click OK to save the changes. If you are managing shelves and are not always sure which sales order returned products were related to, you can use the Enter Against Product list. After making the selection, select whether you would like to enter your returns on a daily or weekly basis. Enter the quantities returned and click OK to save the changes. If entering returns against the product list, you can leave notes on the return slip for internal use. These notes will be accessible when viewing the return slip and can be beneficial for entering reasons for the returns. In this example, I will cover creating a return against a previous order. To do so, I click Enter Against Previous Order and select the order returns are to be entered against. There are a lot of orders displayed. The view can be filtered by the time periods to the right of the listed orders. Now, the order details, including quantity shipped, will be populated. Enter in the quantity that was returned, and click OK to save the record. This has generated a return slip and numbered it as such. To enter the returns into the system, click the Post button in the top right corner. Once you have posted the return slip, you can generate the credit note. Do this by clicking the Generate Credit Note button. The system will automatically create a document number for the credit note. If you would like to number this document in a different format, enter your unique number here. Press OK to generate the credit note. Now, click the View Credit Note button. This document will show the quantity returned and the credit amount associated. This document can be exported, printed, or emailed, so you can be sure to get your customers a copy. As the credit note has been created, this will appear in both the Account tab while viewing the customer profile and on the account statement that gets sent to the customer. For more details on the customer profile, please watch our training video, Customer Management, and for details on statements, watch our training video, Statements and Manage Receivables. If you would like to enter shortage details or change the original invoice, please see our training video, Maintain Route Delivery Slips. If you are required to create returns and credits in bulk, for example, if a driver comes back from their route with a list of returns and credit to be documented, return to the Maintain Return screen. Next, select the date and route from the filter drop-downs in the top right corner. Click the Generate Returns button. Choose if you would like to generate returns based on daily or weekly returns. Select the period you would like to generate for, and click the OK button. Now that the return slips have been generated, double-click into the first one to open it, and enter in the quantities returned. Click OK to save, and then click the Next button to open the next generated return. Once all generated returns have had the quantities entered, click Close to return to the Maintain Return screen. Now, click the Close Returns button. If you are accepting returns but not giving credit for the returns, click the Post Returns button, which will record the data entered into the system. If you are giving credit on returns, click the Generate Credit Notes button. Once this is completed, click Close to return to the previous window. We will now cover how to apply a credit to a customer's account if there is no return associated with the credit. First, enter the Accounting Center, and next, click the Credit Notes button. Now, if you would like to view a customer's history of credits, select them from the drop-down. To create a new credit note, click New in the bottom left corner. Here, select the customer from the drop-down list and enter the amount of the credit being given. Another option is if you would like to create the credit based on product list. To do this, in the Credit Items area, select a product from either the code or name area of the grid. Then enter the quantity of product you would like to base the credit on. Notice the credit amount will be updated as you enter products to the Credit Items grid. If you would prefer to apply the credit to the oldest balance on the account, click the Apply Credit to Invoices Automatically button. If you would prefer to apply the credit to a specific invoice, enter the amount of credit you would like to apply in the Credit Amount column of the grid associated with the invoice number you would like to credit. If you have created your credit note based on credit items rather than manually entering an amount, you can tell FlexiBake to return those items to stock. For example, if the credit is based on 95 loaves of multigrain bread, if I check the Return to Inventory box, Then when the credit note is saved and posted, the 95 loaves of bread will be added to the product on hand inventory levels. Once you have applied the credit as desired, click the Print Preview button to view the credit note statement. This can be exported, printed, or emailed as needed, so you can give your customer a copy for confirmation. Click Close to return to the previous window, and click OK to save the record. Again, this will generate a credit note document. Number this with a unique number if desired, or click OK to continue. Returning to the credit note screen, click on the credit note that was just created, and click the Post button found in the top right corner. This will apply the credit in the method that was just determined. This concludes this training video. Thanks for watching.